No, we're gonna jump right into it. What was the question? Why didn't Bill Cosby or Roseanne get hung like Bill Cosby?
No, I think they both got hung. I think we were talking about whether or not the show should get canceled over what the lead does.
You know what it is? At first, I thought that was a little bit just dramatic too, but you got to figure like that's like if you're on Instagram, you got Instagram deals, and then you record it, you put up a video on your Instagram of ISIS or some bullshit like that.
Yeah,
you people not gonna fuck with you. Whoever it is that you're signed to, I'm like, well, maybe this is not the sound person. You gotta remember these sitcoms or whatever it is, people watching them. You know what I mean? So I kind of understand. I think it's fucked up, but I still understand it though.
Yeah,
you know
I mean, I think it's one of those things where I think they were also executive producers and major players behind the show. So
right.
You can't really fire them off their own show. Whereas there was like situations in the past where like that black dude off Grey's Anatomy, they just fired him.
How much do you think those people were still making, the characters were still making off of the Bill Cosby show? You think they was really seeing?
No, everybody was eating off that show. They made like, I mean, say what you want about Bill Cosby, but he educated everyone on the cast about the deals they should make and so on and so forth.
Right.
Nobody that was on the Cosby show is starving right now. Everybody's still eating off that show. Well, they were before they removed it from syndication.
I think you said that. Vanessa, till this day, Vanessa was making what, $6 million?
No, she's worth $6 million. She the character that the woman that played off the residuals.
God damn.
Her net worth is somewhere around $6 million.
She's single? She's looking for
I think she's married and she has like a whole family or something.
She looking for a
light-skinned Haitian dude?
Light-skinned side nigga?
Nah.
Side guy? I gotta stop. We gotta stop saying the N-word so much. Somebody complained about that.
Really?
You don't realize how ghetto you sound until you record yourself and you're like, I'm a ghetto motherfucker. Like, but I guess we said nigga a lot on the last episode.
Really? And someone complained?
Someone complained. I mean, of course I blocked them.
Wait, was this person Caucasian?
I don't know. It was some European. They were like, oh, I love your show. I love your topic, but you use the N-word a little too much.
It's funny because I feel like it's mostly like Caucasian people that complain about the N-word. I think it maybe makes them feel uncomfortable. Like, well, I can't say that, so.
I don't know. But, I mean, as far as Roseanne's show being canceled, I mean, what did she say again? She called somebody a baboon?
She called somebody a monkey. She said there was a cross between like Planet of the Apes and ISIS.
I don't think.
So she was like a monkey. You're a monkey terrorist.
I don't think white people should use ape and trying to describe anybody in the same sentence. I think that's
you should just so not call anybody a monkey.
Leave that shit out.
H&M just went through something similar. Just don't talk about fucking monkeys. Just take that whole ape variety out your fucking vernacular. Don't talk about monkeys.
Ever.
Not even in relation to people. Just don't talk about monkeys.
You've been calling us monkey for 400 years. We just now starting to get a little come up.
It's crazy how we be like for 400 years, like we was there the whole time.
Oh, shit. I mean, we still feeling the backlash from it, though. True. In all seriousness, but if it wasn't for people like Michael Jackson and Bill Cosby, I was gonna say God rest his soul, but he just got locked up. Is he really sitting in jail? He gonna sit in prison?
Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
No, I think he's on house arrest right now. I don't think they're gonna send him to jail.
God damn.
And if they sent him to jail, he has enough money where he can pay for like, the club fed jail where it's you're paying, but like you're in like this comfortable like country club type situation.
Man, speaking of Bill Cosby, you know what I'm worried about? The girls' asses I touched in like 5th grade. When I was in 5th grade, I'm afraid they're gonna come back.
I don't think anybody remembers that, and they can't really.
That's what Bill Cosby thought. Right?
They were adults.
Right? That's what Bill Cosby thought.
They were adults. I doubt anyone's going to come back and say, oh, you were like, we were kids.
The way things are moving, I think if you did something, I wouldn't be surprised though.
If you did something like 5 years ago, it might come back to bite you in the ass 6 years ago. But I don't think.
Playing ass grab, running down in the recess, grabbing all types of asses. I don't even know if this is appropriate for me to even be an adult talking about this.
I mean, I'm not going to confirm or deny that I participated in any type of activity.
You're gonna be fucked over in about 10 years. They're gonna be like, we're here with Tina Thompson. Says Reggie grabbed a hand of butt flesh.
I don't know.
During lunch.
Oh, you got done now. Like I never met him in my life.
She gonna take all your sponsorships.
I'm like,
everything.
listen. It's a lie.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It's a lie.
It was consensual.
It was a lie.
It's consensual. Netflix and chill.
I never met her in my life. I don't even know what Netflix is. Look, I don't watch TV.
You can't tell me you ain't pull your dick out on a couple girls. Not as a kid. I'm talking about as an adult.
Yeah, never, man.
You sure?
Nah, man. I was in church. I was in church or I was reading the Bible.
So you never pulled your dick out with a girl trying to get it started, and she was like, "Nah, I'm not in the mood." You could get sued later on for that. You get fucking sued for that.
Now the problem is if
look, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. It's been a couple times I've been in the little rooms. Netflix wasn't working, so I said, you know, I'm pulling my meat out, but it still didn't go down. So I'm afraid. I'm worried. If something come up, they're gonna come back to this podcast and take the audio clip. Now here's Ralph. Here's Mr. Seville 3 years ago speaking about this type of behavior. Grab her pussy. It's not their all. You gotta grab them by their pussy.
They're not gonna put the whole sentence. They're just gonna put that one clip. I whipped my meat out. Yeah, that's gonna be the clip.
That's how we got things popping. You feel me? Like, and it worked at least 8. I'm gassing. 8 out of 10 of the time it will work, but I'm a little worried because I have some little traction, and they all gonna come back and take everything.
This, and you know who suffers the worst in every one of these situations is the dude's wife, who got to stand next to him, like just quietly and faithfully. She got to hold him down. She's standing next to him, like. She holding him down because she has to publicly, but when they get into the house, she like like, so, I can't wait for this to die down.
Like, so that's the nigga that pulled his meat out on you, pulled his whole jammy out. Yeah, be like, I was just chilling with Reggie, and then I told him I'm just here to really watch the 13 Reasons Why, and he just pulled his jammy out.
And Shorty gotta just sit there and just maintain her composure through all the allegations. He did what? Oh, all right, cool.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you right now.
What? Where?
I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you ever want to sue somebody later on because they pulled their jammy out on you, I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna support you from the sidelines. I'm not standing next to you at that press conference.
You gotta cross your arms.
Yeah. You know what they're gonna have my name at the bottom. They won't even say Ralph Civil. They'll say like the suspect. What should be the accusee? Accusee's husband. Yeah, accuser's husband. I'm just gonna be standing there, you know what I mean? No sound. You're gonna hear his camera flashing.
No, they're gonna ask you what you think. They'll be like, "What do you think about this monster who assaulted your wife?"
I'm like, "Yo, he was on some horny bullshit. He desecrated my family's marriage." You know,
you gotta act like this shit is still like affecting you. You gotta be like, yo, man. Listen. To this day, it affects our lives. He hurt our family badly. We're still recovering. We're gonna stay recovering. We need reparations.
And one day we'll have to explain this to our kids.
We don't know what we're gonna say to our children.
Mama used to date men and they'll pull their jammy out. Jesus. We want reparations.
It's he has to pay.
Fuck out of here. Nah, I don't know, but. I mean, I don't know. I think we living in a sensitive time. I mean, it really is a sensitive time.
I mean, I think because of the way we grew up, we never really gave a second thought to it. Yeah. But then somebody explained it to me in a way where it's like being a woman is like being like a piece of meat just hanging around like just wolves like all day, 24/7. Imagine walking down the street with like a suit made of money and like 2:00 in the morning. That's like everyday life.
It's because I guess it's natural. You know what I mean? That's why I respect the Muslim or any culture that kind of I respect it. I'm not saying I agree with it fully, but I understand why they got these women covered up like that. These women covered up like that. What?
Now you cancel.
No,
now you cancel.
No. I mean, I'm supporting it. I agree. Like, I see it. I'm not saying I would implement that, but I get it. You feel me?
It's crazy because it's like everything now is like black or white. Right. So it's like you'll say something like that, and then one side will love it, and then another side will hate it, and then you just like no one could. There's no gray areas no more. Yeah, you a bad guy or you a good guy.
I really think some men need to learn how to control their fucking selves. Though I say that much. They gotta learn. They gotta learn to control.
I think that's
themselves.
what the whole Me Too thing was about. Yeah. I think some people took it a little too far in terms of like I think it's going to affect the way people like court women and like try to date women. Because I mean, back there you walk over and you'll hit on a woman, but now that's like you're being sexually aggressive or coercive. You can't. Yeah. If I buy you a drink at the bar, I might have to have a press conference later.
Right.
So
see, that's why I like being around real niggas though, because real niggas. I was talking to my man about this. Because real niggas understand there's certain lines you can't get crossed. Only I'm gonna keep it real with you. Only in a Caucasian environment where you could be with your wife or your partner or your lady, and she could be drunk, and you have the homeboy or the friend that you just met drop her off. You're like, hey, look, Tom. My wife is shit-faced. I need you to take her home because I still got to hang out here. And you letting your drunk wife hop in the car with a dude you kind of know, that's only acceptable. Like, niggas wouldn't do that.
I think it's just carelessness. I think there's just careless people that, you know what I mean? It's happened before.
But what I'm saying is, that's why, to a certain extent, I like being around niggas because they understand what it is. They know the parameters in a way. They know how far it could go. You understand?
Is that like the equivalent of calling your girl a Uber if she drunk? Because you're technically sending her home with a stranger.
Yeah, technically, but the dude he's being tracked. You know what I'm saying? It's been background checks. Matter of fact, I know somebody that I knew that got locked up for that. Like he actually, I don't know. Allegedly, he was Uber driving. He picked up a Caucasian chick, and I mean, from the way I heard the story narrated, the way it was narrated to me was, you know what I mean? It was consensual. They fucked in the car, or they went inside the house and fucked in the house.
With the Uber driver?
With the Uber driver, which is the dude I know.
Ooh.
But I don't know what happened. Maybe it's the whole Mr. Me Too wave, whatever it is. She claimed rape.
Ooh.
Now, when they went back and checked the GPS, they seen he was there, stuck there for like 30 minutes now. Who's to say it wasn't consensual? Only person that has that power there is that girl. So now he's doing time.
Ooh,
for rape. You feel what I'm talking about?
And I mean, even when you get out, that stink is never gonna get off.
Now I know this guy. He never had from what I know, he never had a problem getting cat. He never had a problem smacking cat. He wasn't the type of dude that had to go out and steal pussy. You understand what I'm saying?
But I think it's a mentality where it's like, you know, it's unfortunate that he's locked up right now, but I think that was a bad move. Like.
It was a horny move. It was a bad move. Not to make light of it, but it was a horny move. It was a bad move.
I wouldn't even, to be honest, I wouldn't even sleep with. If I'm tipsy and you're drunk, I'm not going to touch you. Like I'm not going to.
Right.
Not even me on the job. I'm just saying if we out and we on a date and you're drunk, I'm taking you home and I'm dropping you off and then I'm out.
Especially if I don't know you. Especially if I don't know you, because
even if I know you, like you never know. Like it's like I mean. It's going to sound bad, but it's a sort of weapon now. Like, you know, a woman could get buyer's remorse.
Exactly.
And wake up the next morning and be like, and I mean, I can't unfuck you. So
especially
now
if it's interracial, not to cut you off, especially if it's interracial. I don't know what it is. It's just like, you know, that chick could have been, I'm just speculating. She could have been mad at her man, went out, got fucking saw shit face, hopped in the Uber, saw a handsome black guy, said, fuck, I'm gonna fuck him to get back at him. But when she woke up, he found out, the family found out, you're fucking nigger.
It's not my niggers. It's
you
not
feel
my
me? So she like, no,
yeah.
he raped me. He took it. You feel me? So but I say that to say, even in the porn industry, you know, they pay white actresses a lot more to have sex with black guys. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I've seen a couple interviews. They say it's a thing. It's a normal thing in the porn industry. If a white actress wants to have sex with a white male, or I'm saying it backwards, a white girl wants to have sex with a black guy or whatever the scene, the producers, they got to pay her more. Why? To this day, it's 2018. As big as porn is, this is what. So that ties back into my point. It's just something that they have against. It's just, you know, why are you having sex with this baboon? So that's why they shouldn't use monkey in the fucking in the sentence. Don't use monkey. Don't use monkey.
You just brought it full circle. That was
exactly.
You just brought that full circle.
I'm a genius. I'm a wizard, baby.
Yeah, you just brought that full circle because I was like, we went down this rabbit hole. I didn't know where we were going. But you were navigating the whole time.
Hang on to me. Hang on to my hand. I won't lose you, baby. I won't lose you. You know what I'm saying? It all relates. Jesus. But it's scary. And I don't know. I feel for anybody. And I don't want to single out white people or white girls, but I just think, I mean, they're the ones that's doing it, though. A lot. More. You don't think, Mac?
I think everybody does. I think it's more publicized. I think when we're talking about a Caucasian person, it just gets better press. But when I was in college, there were plenty of black girls that cried rape because, again, buyer's remorse, or they didn't want to be seen as a slut or anything like that. Now, don't get me wrong, like, rape is disgusting. Any dude that, like, if a woman says no, like, no one should be touched, man or woman, without like giving someone their express permission.
Consent,
If a woman says no, even if you're in the middle of it, if she says stop, get off of her, like, get dressed immediately, just step away. Do not, like, I mean, if she gives you any inclination that she doesn't want it, don't force it on her. But at the same time, I don't think a man's freedom should be played with so like, you know, casually, just because, you know, you don't want to be seen a certain way or you regret a decision you made. I think if everybody's an adult, things go smoothly. I'm not going to be out here kissing and telling.
Right.
You could pretend it never happened. If that suits you better, it's all good. If you gave me any inclination that you didn't want it or it was inappropriate, cool. Like, it's a reason why people that are like super successful just get married and stay home.
or just pay escorts. Just get a high-end fucking hooker.
Yeah.
Like, come give me some slop top with this W before I get home and walk my dog. I need my rocks. Need my rocks off. Honey, on your way. I'll be there in 10 minutes, honey. The meeting got extended. She's like, why can't you just get a regular mistress? It's the fucking Me Too era. You crazy? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.